Good morning, scholars and faculty, and of course our families that join us every morning as we do our morning announcements. Hey guys, I want to welcome you guys to a brand new Thursday on this beautiful February 17th, 2022. Let's get cracking.
Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life gonna start today. The rest of my life gonna start today.
Alrighty, our Pacer expectations. These are the things that we put on, that we take on every day so we can have an amazing campus, treating everybody here right with respect right there. So hey, we choose to be respectful. We are responsible. We make right choices. And of course, the number one, the foundation of what we do every day is we never, ever, ever give up. That's why we say we are relentless. Cool beans right there. All right, well, of course, today's joke of the day. Alrighty, hey guys, here we go. Now, what did the carrot say to the mushroom? Hey, you're a fun guy. It's kind of like a fungus, right? Fun guy. Oh man, that's a pretty good one right there. That's actually a really good one. Alrighty, well, this is such a great time of the year where in February we get to celebrate all of the beautiful and amazing African Americans that have made such a great impact, that have dreamt great things, that have accomplished great things, and just to show that anybody can do anything when you put your mind to it. And today, man, we have a special treat. We have the very first African American and also a woman to be in space, Mae Jemison. It is an amazing story. There are so many documentaries on her and just her dreams coming true, and just as a child, when she looked out into the stars. I mean, it is so cool. Check out this short clip right here.
I grew up in the 60s. I lived on the south side of Chicago. And I was a young girl who loved to stare up at the stars. I imagined myself going there. I studied all the things about the Apollo program. I knew what mission was going to take place when, what it was supposed to accomplish. I decided to go to medical school because I wanted to do something called biomedical engineering. While I was in medical school, I had the opportunity to go and work in a Cambodian refugee camp. I went on to study group in Cuba. I worked with the flying doctors in East Africa. But I still wanted to go into space, so I applied. I picked up the phone. I called down to Johnson Space Center. I said, I would like an application to be an astronaut. They didn't laugh. I turned in the application. There may be a certain naivete when I say, when I applied to the astronaut program, I didn't even think about the fact of whether I would be the first African-American woman in space or anything like that. It didn't even cross my, I wanted to go into space. I couldn't have cared if there had been 1,000 people in space before me or whether there had been none. I wanted to go. I thought it was important to take to space with me things that represented people who sometimes are not included. So I took a poster of Judith Jamison performing the dance cry. I took up a Bundu statue, which was for the Women's Society in West Africa. I took up a flag for the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, the oldest African-American women's sorority in the United States, because they hadn't been included, and I thought that was an important thing to do. For me, the experience was one that made me feel very connected with the universe. I felt my being was as much a part of this universe as any star, as any comet. It helped me to recognize that right now, we're in space. This Earth is part of that universe. That was my grand connection. And then I looked down and I saw Chicago. I thought about the little girl who had assumed she would go into space. What would my younger self have thought if she met me? And I think she would have been tickled.
Well, hey guys, if you guys want to read more on it, you guys can go ahead and check out Mayon or Get Epic. You can go ahead and see it right there. It is an AR level 5.8. But I think it would just be a great story for you to learn more about her story and get inspired. And that's what's so awesome about right now, guys. As we celebrate all these amazing people, you get to be inspired. You get to say, you know what, man? What are my dreams? What are the things that are birthing, that are burning inside of me that I just want to accomplish, that I want to do, that I want to satisfy? And you can do that, right? And so here are just all these great examples. And so thank you for just being you and for inspiring us today. All right, guys. Well, this is Kindness Week, guys. We are, that was all cool, like all the cool tie-dyes that we saw yesterday. So now we have, check it, bow tie or bow in your hair or a tie day, whatever it is, that ties us all together, which is so awesome. And speaking of tying us all together, check this out right here. Alrighty, I think that this was so cool. A few days ago, many of you scholars made these little links. And then what's cool is that what is tying us all together is that each person, each one of you, when you guys choose kindness, when you choose to think about others and how you can bless them and just make their day, and when we link up, it creates a culture, it creates a school, it creates a vibe, it creates a family where we just love coming here. We feel so encouraged. And so I want to thank you, scholars, for just continuing to be you, for continuing to choose kindness. I just think it's such a beautiful thing here. And also, I think here we had, let's see here. Yesterday, that's right, we had our tie-dye in the house. All right, so we had a number of scholars. Thanks, guys, for participating in that yesterday. It is just so rad and so cool right there. So, all righty then. All right, guys, so check it out, guys. Check it. We are doing Parent Square at 100% gold now. So, like, we've been using Parent Square since at the beginning of the school year. But not all the parents are on it. What is Parent Square? Parent Square is the app that we use to communicate with parents. And so it goes straight to the phone, kind of like a text message. Bam, it pops up right there. So here's the goal. The goal is for every class to get 100%. And that means we want to get 100% of our parents on. And for any class that gets 100, that's right, that gets 100% by Friday, March 4th. Friday, March 4th. You get a super tubular recess from 1:15 to 2:15. That's right. You get a 1 hour recess. We're going to have some special games out there, activities. But hey, we got to put in the work right here. So scholars, first of all, you got to let your parents know we got to go and get on Parent Square. So check this out right here. First of all, it's very easy. You just go to the Parent Square app. You use your phone number or your email. Well, actually, this is more of the parents doing this, but you use your email, phone number that is already on file here, and it's going to automatically sync you up. It is so rad, and all you need to do is just send a message to your teacher, and they're going to check you out. Whoop! They're going to say, yes, I know for certain that this child's parent is in Parent Square. We are good to go. Now, when you get 100%, guys, you're going to get that cool recess. So we have 2 weeks, guys, to get this done 100% so we can keep a good communication with our parents out there. All right, guys, you guys got this. All right, guys, and tomorrow we have our next Expresso Yourself. These are for our parents. So, hey, parents, if you want to learn more about ELAC, the test that our EL learners take once a year, please come on out. It's going to be a great time tomorrow. All right, guys, well, it's going to be all the time that we have today. Let's go ahead and make it a great day or not. The choice is always yours. Be you, yeah, be you. Come on now, be you, yeah, be you.